Hello, welcome to Microwave Robots and Tutorials. Today we are going to be making a heart for Valentine's Day. For this you will need a piece of red material. You will also need some stuffing, a pair of scissors and a sewing machine. Get all of those things now ready to make this heart. So, with the red material, you will also need this template. I will also put one on my website. So just get your templates like this, and you will also need some pins. So get a pin here and just put it through here, and then make sure your material has got two on like this, because we're going to need a double template. Like this. So then put a second pin in here just to keep it like that. Right, so we've got that there. Now you will need a pair of scissors. Make sure these are quite sharp, because they will need to cut the felt. So basically just cut around this heart. Try and do it as accurate as possible, because this will be your real thing. If you mess up, don't worry, you can just redo it if you've got enough material. So just cut it out like so. Right, now I've cut it out. So now take your pins away from this. Then just take your template and put it to a side. Right, so now we have two hearts. The aim is to make all of this embroidered and together to make a heart. So let's get started. First, we will need to do our embroidery. So to do this, we will be doing on this dial. I think, which one should we go for? I think we'll go for a number 6. You can do whatever embroidery stitches you want. You can even hand do them if you want to. But yes, so put your heart on and put your clamp down on the foot. I'll probably do it on the other side just to make it a bit easier. So then just put your foot down on the pedal and just start going. Make sure you are turning the fabric as you are going round to the heart. we have done our first embroidery stitch. Just take it off and cut it. So now you can see, I think you can see there, I've done my first embroidery stitch on it. Now let's do a second. For this one, I think I'm going to do number 23. Right, so now back onto the sewing machine. Now let's do it in. So you can just put it on and then just make sure it's a bit in from your last one. Put the foot down and then just do basically the same as what you've just done, but on the next row in the heart. So, there is our second embroidery stitch. Now, you could technically just fill all this in right now. I think I might do a third one going round. So, now let's pick another one of this on here. Let's go for let's go for 27. So 27 on your sewing machine. Now just put it back underneath the presser foot, and then just put your foot down, and then just start sewing. yours looks looks similar or just as good as this. So now you could write a little message inside here, inside of this little heart. So I'm not going to do that bit yet. So there was 2 sides of this. Now we need to do the embroidery on the other side. So to do this, we just need to just repeat what we did before, but on the other side, on the other piece of fabric. Let's do this now. Right, so let's get started on the other side. So back to number 6, and let's go all the way round on the first round. So, right, let's go. First layer done, first bit's done. Second one, which is number 23. Third one. You might be better at this embroidery than me, but these are our two hearts. Right, now let's sew them together. So you will need 3 pins. Make sure your two hearts are aligned with each other, and then put a pin into your heart. Make sure they're aligned, then put another pin in, and just put another pin in the middle. So now we've got it pinned. We are going to we're going to start here actually, go all the way around here, then we're going to stop there so then we can put some stuffing into our heart, and then we will go back around and sew it. Now let's do it on the sewing machine. Right, so do it. Make sure you're turning your fabric. I know I made this look like a pro, but just be careful. Right, now stop there. That should be enough room to put some stuffing in. Cut your thread. Cut your thread. So now you've got this here. You can now take your 3 pins out, and you will need some stuffing. So you just carefully put some in. You shouldn't need much. Just do it until you feel like there's enough that you want in. You don't need to put too much in. You're not making a pincushion. Now I've not left a big enough gap. So if this happens, it's okay. Just get a quick unpick and then just unpick your fabric. Usually works. Yeah, I think that's enough room now to get some stuffing in. Right, so just poke it in. Hopefully you've not left a bit as small of a hole as me. I accidentally went a bit too far on my sewing machine. So just push it all in. I think just a little bit more, probably half of that. And then just poke it into here. So, I think we've got enough in here. Actually, no, a little bit more. Right, and then let's sew this up. So exciting! So, let me just push the sewing machine back. So, now let's sew this up. So, you have to be a bit careful here because you've got a foot to deal with. So, go along here and then and then just click your back button on your sewing machine. And just go back a bit. That just fixes in your fabric. So cut it, and now we've done that, let's just add a little bit of a border or something round. I'm going to do this in straight, but make sure you're quite close onto the edge just to stop these little bits from curling up. So if we just go on the edge a little bit, and then just basically go round on your sewing machine. Yeah, so basically just go around. Try and keep it to the side a bit. And just don't go off. So cut your thread, and now let's just do a bit of tidying up. So now we have this. So if you have like some threads like this, just go along with your scissors and just chop bits off and just neaten it up. So now we are neatened up a bit. Here is our finished design, ready to give to your Valentine or the person who you love this Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed making this design, and I hope you please just share this video and subscribe to Mark Pitt Robertson tutorial for more design of electronics, 3D printing and textiles and woodwork. Thank you for watching this video. Bye!